In cocoa nutting news.
That sounds crazy.
Submitted by Bart's Indian accent.
What the hell are you gonna do? I don't know.
That was like, it was like the stereotypical racist one.
I know.
A guy shared a disgusting story about him having sex with a coconut and people are trying it out.
That sounds terrible.
What? That's like fucking your dick with a razor blade.
Yeah, that shit's fucking rough,
A
bro.
coconut?
A coconut.
It's very rough.
I mean, I can understand cantaloupe, watermelon, maybe some mango if it's really big.
Just contemplating all this other shit.
But a coconut?
You gave this some thought.
I know.
Especially a hairy ass one. Those things are rough.
Or how do you drill a hole in one? Like, you have to make a perfect hole.
And it's hollow on the inside, so it's
Yeah, there's no friction.
you're not hitting anything.
Yeah, it's like fucking a 2x4. It's like drilling through wood, and then you're fucking that piece of wood.
Didn't you guys say that that's what fucking an asshole is like?
Fucking a coconut?
No, like it's only tighter on the ring.
Yeah, it's just the ring.
So it's like, what's the point?
It's not like a vagina where it's like, smash. It's like a squeeze.
So there's no friction all the way through.
Yeah, the vagina is a holster.
Yeah.
Holster. All right, so this was posted on Reddit on a subreddit called Today I Fucked Up. This Today I Fucked Up didn't happen today, but quite a few years back. For obvious reasons, I'm using a throwaway account as my family knows my main Reddit username, and his username is CoconutThrowaway69. Anyway, around 8 years back, I lived in northern Mozambique, a coastal southern African country with quite a warm climate. My mother at the time was going through...
The fuck does that mean?
It's a different mom now.
That's an ex-mom and it's a new mom now.
Yeah.
My mother at the time. I don't think he knows how that phrase works.
I feel like you keep trying to read it, so I'm like...
Oh, I look at you and I'm like, why are you looking at me?
I feel like I'm catching you trying to peek. My mother at the time was going through a health nut phase and only buying foods she deemed healthy enough. One of these was coconuts. She would buy several coconuts a week to use in food from the local market. One day, I heard that my mom was going to be out for pretty much the entire afternoon. Horny me decides that it would be a fantastic idea to fuck a coconut. Honestly, till this day, I can't fathom why I thought that would be a good idea, but my train of thought back then was somewhat clearly clogged.
How old is this person at this time?
They don't mention.
That's true, because there's a phase when you stick your dick in everything.
Like in the movie American Pie.
Yes.
Around there.
Guys are so dumb.
Guys aren't dumb, they're just scientists, okay? We like to experiment with everything.
We're exploring and discovering.
Fucking an experiment is not the same thing.
No, fucking is the experiment.
What can you fuck?
Like, yeah, you want to fuck a couch, you want to do this, you want to do that. You just want to, like, explore and say, like...
You're an explorer, not a scientist.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
Aren't you scared of your dick, though? Like, don't you care about your dick?
The hand was perfectly fine.
But you don't know that unless you experiment. You have your control subject, which is your baseline, but then you have to try other things to see what might be more sensation.
Did I? Motherfucker, when you walked into IKEA, you must have been like, Look at that futon.
So let me continue, because it gets disgusting.
No.
I end up grabbing the coconut drill, and through 20 minutes of effort, I end up creating a hole large enough for me to stick my porker into.
Porker.
I decide it requires some lube and grab the nearest slippery thing, parentheses, some butter, before shoving it into the coconut, followed shortly by my meat. I fuck the coconut and actually feels pretty damn good, so I blow my load, shove the coconut under my bed, and continue about my day.
Why not throw it away, you fucking moron?
Because he wants to use it again. You know how much work it took? It was 20 minutes.
It's a trophy.
For the next week, the coconut is my savior. Whenever I want to get off, I simply take it out and fuck it in its delightfully tight hole, made better each time by my accumulating volumes of my semen and butter acting as a lube.
I need to see the blueprints of it.
God.
Blueprints.
Isn't that shit gonna get moldy on the inside?
About a week and a bit after the initial coconut fuck, I had been using it pretty much every day since. I began to notice a few more flies than usual, as well as an odd, unpleasant smell about my room.
Of course.
It must be the coconut, right? So I decide that I'll fuck it once more before I throw it out and get a new one. Worst mistake I ever made.
Maggots?
You see, the reason for the increased number of flies was that the coconut was evidently, in hindsight, a nearly perfect place to lay eggs. As I penetrate the coconut one last time, I begin to feel this strange, wriggling sensation.
Which I fell in love with.
Puzzled, I pull my cock out to discover that it is covered in rotten and moldy butter and semen and teeming with tiny fucking maggots. They were wriggling all over my dickhead, and some were even trying to force their way up my urine.
But see, here's the grossest part about it. You came inside it and you just left it in there to
Yeah!
You're the most disgusting fucking person on earth. I hope no women ever touch your dick ever. That's disgusting.
Well, hold on. So thanks to this story, so many more men wanted to try it out.
What?
And so they ended up doing a lot of TIFU, today I fucked up, with their experiences trying to fuck a coconut. And so, for example, this title is Today I Fucked Up by not listening to a Today I Fucked Up about a Today I Fucked Up about using a coconut as a fleshlight. There's so many stories about how they go horribly wrong. Like, for example, this dude said that he was having sex with a coconut when he realized he's actually allergic to coconuts. This other one.
Great way to find out.
And this other one tried coconutting. He measured the hole wrong, and so he got his dick stuck inside. So he only measured it enough for like the mushroom tip to go in, and he couldn't bring it back out.
That's fucking funny.
This other one,
Well, his dick will get soft and then they can pull it out.
That's true.
yeah, this other one, he was fucking a coconut when his mom walked into the room and caught him.
Oh my god, I don't want to catch my boy fucking a coconut.
He went to Trader Joe's and accidentally bought a pineapple and had sex with that instead.
Accidentally? What the fuck is wrong with you?
This other dude tried to fuck a watermelon because he thought it would be softer, except it wasn't, and he said that he ended up straining his penis.
Just
Other one,
what the fuck?
he tried to fuck a watermelon, but instead it slipped and broke his toe. He ended up having to go to the emergency room.
With the watermelon.
And he tried to fuck a coconut, tripped and fell while going down with it. This other one, he bent his penis trying to fuck a coconut. It's just endless.
You know what I never tried?
I don't want to know, actually.
I like the way it's starting.
It's never too late.
Never tried with the meat products.
What did you try?
Like
That's
a
what
steak?
I want to know.
Yeah, what did you try?
Not much, just like fabrics and
Doesn't that like burn?
Want to chafe?
I couldn't finish. I was just experimenting, of course, for scientific purposes. And under my journal, I think I remember.
You fucked your journal?
No. Like in my investigation, I had to document like what was good and what wasn't. And
You had it for real? You had a journal?
yeah, but every time, I'll tell you this, I did feel something, and the something was guilt. I owned a fleshlight and I fucked the shit out of that, but every time after that, I wasn't a virgin at this time, but I knew that the first level is female, the second level is hand, the third, or their mouth. But
First
then,
level
like,
isn't
Female
organ?
part, a female part.
just doing it with, getting a girl to touch you. Two, self.
Why is that second?
The second best.
Oh.
Yeah. And then actually, I didn't think fleshlight was as good as they marketed to me. That's number 3.
You said you fucked the shit out of it.
I did because I couldn't half-ass it, you know?
Okay.
I fucking lodged that motherfucker right in between my couch sofa and I fucked it.
Oh my god!
You wedged it?
Fuck your couch! Yeah, because I needed to, it kept slipping away.
You're supposed to use your hand with it, aren't you?
I did, but I was like, nah.
You wanted to fuck.
I was like, I need to thrust, because this is not the same. So I fucking lodged it in between my couch.
That's actually really smart. That's really smart.
Was this the orange apartment?
Yes.
I sat on that couch!
Did you sit on that couch, Bart? No, it was in my room.
Oh, okay.
I think I
I
sat
sat on
on
that couch!
I
Oh my god.
There was no juices involved, all right?
Your ball set was all over the fucking 2 cushions.
Bart's like, I fucking
just slept face down on that couch.
And then the other thing was, I told my girlfriend at the time about it, and then she was like, "Really? Can I see it?" And what we experimented was, I was like, I had hands off, and she was like doing this thing, and I was like, "Damn, this is kind of different," but it was still not the best. So at the end of the day, I feel like,
In conclusion,
for a guy, nothing beats the real thing.
that's the moral of the story.
That's the moral of the story, dude.
Like, wait,
You can't fuck a couch. You can't fuck fruits.
I think it's different for every guy though, because I've heard that it just depends on how they feel. They're both like up here,
Really?
hand and girl.
No.
I think what you're hearing is guys' own hand job versus girls' hand job.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you're talking. Yeah.
But hands versus vagina, never.
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 Ever.
Hope you guys enjoyed that video, but if you didn't, guess what? You can directly contribute to the articles that we discussed. Just cruise on over to the description box below, click on that link to submit your article. Also, for the next video, click right up here.